I think it's really happened this time. I think I've finally snapped. I knew all those traumatic events in my life were taking a toll on my mental stability, but I didn't expect to be hallucinating this vividly. After all, I highly doubt that there's another version of me standing in the doorway, right? You can't possibly be real, right? Why do you sound like a girl? I suppose since it's a hallucination it isn't supposed to make much sense, but still, I'd expect you to at least sound like me if you're going to look like me too. I'm not hallucinating? Really? Give me one bit of evidence to prove that. Why are you coming closer to me? You're touching me. How is that supposed to prove anything? Tactile hallucinations exist too, you know. Why do you think I suspect that you're a hallucination? You look exactly like me, and I'm fairly certain I don't have a long-lost twin brother. I only have one lost brother, and he is dead, and he looked nothing like you do. Why are you looking at me like that? Stop looking at me like that. Yes, of course I had a brother. You're a hallucination, a product of my own imagination. Shouldn't you know that already? Well, fine, then. If you're insisting that you're not a hallucination, who exactly are you? You can't be serious. That is almost hilarious. You expect me to believe that you're my fiancé? Really? All right, then. Tell me something only she would know. I beg your pardon? I don't talk in my sleep. I don't say that when I'm sleeping. I know I don't. Luca was... Look, maybe my subconscious picked up on the fact that I talk in my sleep. You're still not my fiancé. I know you're not. And if you are, why do you look like me? No, I'm not going to follow you anywhere until you explain what's going on. You'll explain if I follow you? Well, then tell me where we're going. To a mirror? Why on earth do we need to go to a mirror? Fine, if you insist. Lead the way then, darling. Hold on. Why am I wearing a girl's nightgown? This looks like... If you're really my fiancé, this looks like your nightgown. This is... I got this for you. When you first spent the night here, after your parents agreed to let you stay with me until our wedding. I got this for you so you could feel comfortable here, so that everything wasn't so completely strange. I got this for you. This is yours. You were wearing it last night, weren't you? How is it on... Why... In the mirror, you look like you, but you're saying what I'm saying, and my voice is coming out of your mouth, and... Are we Did we somehow... What's going on? I don't like this. Whatever this is, I don't like it. What is going on? You don't know. You don't know, and you expect me to be calm. I promise you I will not be calm. Tell me what is going on. You think that we somehow switched bodies while we were asleep? How in the hell do you think that happened? You don't know. You don't know? All right then. So you expect me to somehow be completely calm when I have switched bodies with you, my fiancé? All right then. Fine. I am perfectly calm then. I am perfectly calm. I can take deep breaths. I can relax. I am perfectly calm. Now tell me how you think this might have happened. You still don't know. Well, obviously, it has to be some kind of spell, right? After all, there's no logical reason for us to be like this unless magic was involved. All right, that's a start, you're right. So, somehow, we were cursed or something. Or someone just used some mild magic as a prank, right? This sort of thing is funny to some people. I'm sure the triplets will be whispering all about this today, and possibly for the next month or so. But even so, they wouldn't do this, would they? No, because Hannah for some reason seems to care about us a lot, and she tends to get upset with them if they make fun of us, doesn't she? Right, so they wouldn't upset her. They wouldn't do this. It couldn't have been Claude. Why do you think I'm defending him? He has to obey my orders. Why on earth? You think that he's trying to sabotage our marriage? And why would he do that? What? Because he knows that you make me happy? But he is my servant until our contract is fulfilled. He is supposed to do as I say, no matter what. He is supposed to do anything I want him to do, including letting me have you, because you make me happy. He was supposed to leave us alone. I didn't think I needed to order him to do it, but even so, why would he try to sabotage something that makes me happy? Because of Luca? What are you talking about? Yes, he was my brother. He died when we were little. I never told you about it because it wasn't relevant to our relationship, and I don't talk about it to anyone, really. You think that he's worried I'll find happiness with you? That I'll get over what happened to Luca if I'm with you? Wouldn't he want that? Wouldn't he want me to move on and be happy? Oh my God. You're right. If I move on and I'm happy, I won't want revenge. I won't want revenge And he won't get to kill Sebastian Michaelis. He hates him more than anything. He hates him so much I swear he'd kill him just for fun, even if I didn't order him to. I have noticed that ever since you came into my life, I haven't wanted anything to do with him. I haven't wanted to humiliate him or try to hurt him. I haven't wanted revenge against him. I have been happier. But why wouldn't he just kill you? Certainly that would be easier than this. Right. If he killed you, your parents would most likely think that I was the one responsible, which means that they would have me arrested, and then I can't seek my revenge, which means that he wouldn't get what he wants. There has to be some other reason. There has to be. I thought that I'd gone mad, at last. I thought that I was hallucinating. He wanted me to think that I was going mad. And he wanted your parents to think that you were going mad if you tried to tell them about this. Because let's face it, if you hadn't been able to convince me that this was real, I would have thrown you out. You would have had to return to them looking like that. And then they would think that I had been the one to run to them. They'd want their daughter out of this place. They'd take me instead. And if I thought I was going mad, I would act that way around them, which means they'd lock you away. Claude would have switched us back at that point, and then I would have lost you. And after what I would have said, what you would have said to your parents, there's no way that I'd be able to convince them to let you go. Meaning that I'd be just as heartbroken as I was before I ever met you. But that still leaves one question unanswered. How did he do this? If it truly was him, how did he do this? You don't know? That's all right. I don't know either. Truth be told, I didn't think he was capable of something like this. Even though I know he's a demon. He possesses great power. I didn't think he could do something like this. So for now, we need to pretend that we don't suspect anything of him. We need to pretend that we're clueless, okay? Because if he figures out that we're onto him, I don't know what he'll do to us. I don't know what he'll do, and even if I order him, my seal, it isn't on this body. I can't control him, and he isn't obligated to follow your orders, which means that even with my seal, you can't do anything. So we have to be careful while we figure this out, alright? Good. That's a good girl. Now, let's try to get ready for breakfast, alright?